Hey guys, it's Donna and welcome to another video here on Roadies United on YouTube. Okay, we're doing it. Just going right into it. Got my little notes here. Just gonna attempt to not continuously look down at them, as a normal person would do when filming a vlog. Okay, so I may have told a little bit of a not so true statement on Taylor Tuesday last week, because I said that Imagine Roadtrip reacting to Finding Andy Part 4 would be up on Saturday. It's Brooklyn Wednesday, guys, I'm sorry. Let's just say my organizational skills were off point for this particular video. But we're here, we're gonna get right into the video now, and on Brooklyn Wednesday this week, we are going to be Imagine Roadtrip reacting to chapters 7 and 8 of Finding Andy, written by Anna Whitworth on Twitter. Well, she wrote it on Wattpad, but I know her from Twitter. And she has her own YouTube channel as well. Socials will be down below in the description. Let's get into this video, guys. Okay, so the first quote, it just sets the scene a little bit for chapter 7. So, first quote is, "We were now on a cowboy ranch. There were houses made of wood and it was really hot." So, yeah. Naturally, I think Rai would just go, "Yeehaw!" You know, like all the cowboys do usually. I'm trying to be quiet because my brother's in, so I'll try. My editing skills aren't very on point either, but I'll try and make this a bit louder if I'm speaking too quietly. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I think Rai would just be like, "Yeehaw!" and find a little cowboy hat and a little... He already has the bandana down, so, you know, he'll try to get his cowboy skills on point. Hashtag, cowboy on fleek. Yeah. Mikey would just be like... what did I say? Yeah, Mikey would just be like, "Let's take a journey through the wild, wild west." Because cowboys. Andy would just say, "Hello, my name is..." Oh wait, no, I skipped a part. Oops. Okay, right. Restarting this bit. Brooke would just be like, "Can I be a cowboy now?" Because, like, you know, he's Brooklyn. He'd make a pretty badass cowboy, I think. Yeehaw! Hashtag rookie cowboy. Oh gosh. Andy would just say, "Hello, my name is Brooklyn and I am a cowboy." You know, kind of like in the... when he said on RTTV, "Hello, my name is Brooklyn," and the cute, adorable little... what's the word? Imitation? Impression? Impression of Brooklyn. Yeah. Blair would just say, "Let's go find Andy." Because I'm assuming they're all getting tired of looking for Andy, but they're not going to give up until they find Andy. Yeah. So, this next quote is quite longer than the rest of these quotes, based on the fact that there would be too many, that it's too much to do it as separate quotes, so I'm just gonna do it as one big quote, and then do their general reaction, if that makes sense. So yeah, here goes. "Andy, stop this, isn't you?" I screamed at him. He looked at me angrily. "I told you to leave me alone, you stalker," he yelled. He then pointed his gun at me. "Andy, you can't shoot me, I'm your best friend," I told him. For a moment he looked at me in a way that he remembered me. He then shook his head and pulled the trigger on the gun. The bullet from the gun came flying towards me. Brooklyn saw it coming, grabbed me, and we fell to the floor. Uh-oh. Let's imagine their reactions, shall we? With our little, imaginations. Rye would just kind of give Brooklyn the biggest hug ever for, like, saving his life and just be like, thanks, Brooklyn, for saving my life. He'll turn to Andy and just say, Falves, why? Because, Andy just tried to shoot Rye, because as you do when pirates take over, Andy would be, he'd just kind of straight up, in all seriousness, be like, in my defense, the pirates took away my memories and stuff, so Mikey would just kind of butt in and be like, all the more reason to find and save Andy. Blair would reply with, yeah boys, back to work, because they've not yet found Andy, or let alone saved him from pirates. So, the next quote has brought us to a bar. Are y'all gonna buy anything? Asked the waitress. No, we're alright, thanks. Right. See, Andy, saving you is important to us, because they're not even buying food or anything to drink or anything, and they're in a bar. Blair would say, I wouldn't have minded a drink, actually. Because, saving and finding Andy is thirsty work, am I right? Andy would casually just say, cheers, Blair. Because they've not yet found Andy, and Blair is getting tired. I don't even know. Mikey would say, should have said Blair, because Mikey's the one that turned down the offer of drinks and stuff. And Brick would say, what happens next? Because they're just reading this fanfiction and stopping at certain points, because this is how I've interpreted them reading this fanfiction. Hey. So here's the next quote, guys. I like you boys. How about I get y'all a drink for free? Before we could reply, she walked off. She came back around 5 minutes later. She gave us each a drink. It looked weird and was glowing pink. I don't know about you, but I do not think I would accept a free drink from a person I do not know, even if they were working in a bar, if it were glowing pink. I would not have drank it. Andy would be like, please tell me you didn't drink it. Because, it's sensible not to drink a glowing pink drink that you don't know what it is. If I would say, jokingly, he would say jokingly, what's it to you? Mikey would say, it's glowing pink, Rye. Because Mikey would casually just join in with the banter, Blair would say, only a right weirdo would drink it before knowing what it is. It's glowing pink! Brooklyn would just kind of butt in and say, I'm sure it tastes fine, guys, even not knowing what is in it, or the fact that it's glowing pink, or the fact that I don't even know anymore. The next quote says, I felt dizzy. I couldn't think straight. I completely forgot we were going to kidnap Andy. Or we were meant to kidnap Andy. I even misquoted that because the fact it's glowing pink is putting me off reading. Okay. I completely forgot we were meant to kidnap Andy. To be kidnapping Andy, even. I completely forgot we were meant to be kidnapping Andy. Andy would just say, never mind the fact that they actually drank it. Andy would just say, did you just say kidnapping Andy? Or I would say, well, how else would we get you away from the pirates? Brick would be like, guess drinking the stuff was a bad idea. Blair and Mikey would say, let's read on to see what else has happened. Because we're getting so close to the end of the actual fanfiction on Wattpad, guys. So they just want to see if they find or save Andy. Because for all we know, the fanfiction might not have even ended, and they might have just found Andy, because that's all they seem to ever do. Find him, lose him, and not even save him. They're getting there, I hope. Okay. So, that was a bit of an intense chapter, guys, with the whole Andy shooting while attempting to shoot Rye, and them getting a free pink glowing drink, and them planning on their plan of kidnapping Andy failing. That was pretty intense, so let's go on to chapter 8. Okay, so I skipped a little bit into chapter 8 so that the video wasn't too long, and I know I say that every time and it ends up being quite long, but yeah. Right, so I stole money from the woman I was with. I stole money from the woman I was in bed with. I stole her purse. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Blair would just be like, Brooke. Mikey would kind of attempt to finish the sentence and be like, why? Andy would just casually just be like, stealing is wrong. I would say, what Andy said. And Brooke would just be like, I did what? Because he doesn't even know he stole. Brooklyn's so innocent and so pure. He doesn't even know he stole anything. Next quote. I knew what he did was wrong, but we were starving. Casually reacts, Rye would be like, oh, this is bad. Brooklyn would be like, Ryan. Andy would be like, why? And Blair and Mikey would be all like, where are we? Because no one knows where Blair and Mikey are. They seem to have disappeared in this chapter, guys. For full context and references and stuff, I'll put the link to Anna's fanfiction down below along with her YouTube and Twitter as well, guys. Right. Oh, here's an explanatory quote. Explanatory? Is that how you say that word? Here's a quote to explain where they are. There you boys are. We've been looking for you boys everywhere. I feel like I've misquoted this, but oh well. It was Blair. Him and Mikey were in the cell next to me. They're in prison. Stealing is wrong. Okay. They're in cowboy prison. So here we go. Andy would be like, a lot of you are in prison? As the casual leader of the pirates would say. Mike would be like, now how are we going to find Andy? Because they can't find Andy while in prison. Mikey's like the logical one, I feel like. And within these chapters, I feel like Mikey's the logical one. Brooklyn, I don't want to be in prison. Why are they in prison, Anna? Why? I'm joking, I get why they're in prison. Stealing is wrong! I'm sorry. Blair would just be like, everything will be okay. And Rye, not caring about the fact he is in prison, would just be like, how do you two get arrested? Because Mikey and Blair are also in prison. What's this? Another explanatory quote! Blair asked loads of people if they knew where you were, and they didn't know. Blair then got angry and started throwing things at people. People blamed him as... misquoting again. Right. Blair... I'm just going to start this part again, guys. Blair asked loads of people if they knew where you were, and they didn't know. Blair then got angry and started throwing things at people. People blamed me as well. People blamed... Yeah. Okay. Blair asked loads of people if they knew where you were, and they didn't. There's gonna be a lot of editing in this video, guys. A lot. Okay. Blair asked loads of people if they knew where you were, and they didn't know. Blair then got angry and started throwing things at people. People blamed me as well for some reason. Mikey explained. Thank you, Mikey, for being the voice of reason, even though I couldn't read out what you said properly. Actually, I think I'll leave that bit in. It's a bit of entertainment for you guys, because I cannot actually read things that I've written down. Whew! Here's how they react. Blair, listening to what he has apparently done in this cowboy world, It's just all like, I don't think I'm that bad. Andy butts in with, of course you aren't, Blair, trying to calm him down. As if Blair is going to get angry about being called angry. Rye would just come in with, come here, Blair, give us a hug. And Brooke and Mikey will just be like, well, go make some tea. Because in the Big Bang Theory, Sheldon Cooper is just all like, isn't it like something like, hot beverages are good for when you're upset or something? I can't even remember, I've not watched the show in a while. But hot beverages, tea, of course. Blair's obviously upset after being put in prison for being angry and throwing things at people, which I'm pretty sure qualifies as assault. Secret message of the whole fanfiction: Roadtrip are inspiring us not to steal, get angry, or assault people. This has turned into some really bad video, guys, I'm sorry. Okay. Final quote. You're officially done with me, guys. Final quote. There were 3 jelly people inside. They said they saw the pirates go past yesterday. And Andy, knowing that they probably are so close to finding him, I just like, are you ever going to find me? Blair with just, stupid prison. Brooklyn with, I like jelly. Rye blaming the pirates, stupid pirates. And Mikey just casually, I'm liking our adventures, because you need the voice of reason, the voice of blame, or in our cases, or in this case, 2 voices of blame, the voice of sanity, or insanity more like, poor Andy, and 2, 3, 4. The voice of enjoyment. Is that word, enjoyment? I think it is. So yeah. I'm sorry these 2 chapters didn't go very well, guys. I don't know, my imagination is kind of... The first 3 parts have taken all of my imagination at the moment. But I think this is pretty decent. Who even knows? So if I'm going to be seeing you at the All-Star Christmas Party in Glasgow on the 3rd of December, comment down below. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment if you've actually enjoyed this video, which I actually kind of doubt that you have. Anyway guys, I'm Dana, and you've been watching Roadies United. I hope you have had a brilliant Brooklyn Wednesday, and I'll see you next time here on Roadies United, even though I've said Roadies United twice. I need my bed. Thanks guys, love you. Bye.